Hi friends, welcome back to Rustic and Lace DIY. If you're new here, my name is Brenda and I'm so happy to have you here today. If you're returning, I appreciate you also very much. So today's collaboration is with my good friend Ray at Way Designs238 and I am so excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. We are going to do a mystery box swap, plus we are swapping each other's crafts. So he normally does glamour and I normally do more farmhouse rustic. So we're switching sides this time. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So with all that being said, let's watch me opening the box. Okay, so here's the box. Let's see what Ray has to say. Dear Brenda, I'm so excited for y'all to receive this package. The items wrapped in red are the must-use items. The items wrapped in black and white is just something I made for you. The items are just extras to help you from my glam stash. Can't wait to see what you create. Ray. Okay, so here we go. I know he's been checking with me and asking me if I've opened it yet, so he's excited, which makes me nervous. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna open the must-used items last. And I'm sorry, my table keeps shaking the camera. I'll try to be more careful. Uh-oh. I don't know. They feel interesting. So let's see. He gave me some Craft Smart metallic acrylic paint, which is great because metallic. Definitely going to go with the glam that I have to do. Aha! Love it. Some gems. And some self-stick rhinestones. Oh yeah, love those. Believe it or not, Ray, I did have some of these. You guys gotta remember, my mom loves shiny things. So, you know, I do like a little bit of it, I have to say. Okay, and some more beautiful rhinestone adhesive strip. Oh, a nice wood block. Yay, I love wood. And some more rhinestones. So let's see. Okay, look how beautiful that is. My goodness, Ray, you did an amazing job. That is awesome. And I can use this tool for my crafting as well. I love it. Put that in the stash pile. Okay, let's see. This is to help sweeten the deal, I guess. Something he made. Aw, how nice. Sticky notes. Aw, he made this. How sweet. So it's got sticky notes there and a calendar. So yeah, perfect. Hang it on my wall or putting it right here in my by my work area so I can keep my notes. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Let's see what items I have to use in my crafting. Oh my gosh. Love it. Oh my gosh, these little picks. Interesting. I have to think of what I can do with that. I kind of have an idea. We'll see. Ooh, a nice white shelf. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Love it. Definitely think I could glam that up. And I love all these tool bows. Just awesome. Makes it look so pretty. Sorry, Ray, my wrapping probably wasn't all that great. Oh, yep. Nice wood shelf. one of the wood hanging shelves from Dollar Tree. Perfect. That would be easy to glam up. Uh-oh. Oh no. A water ball sling shot. Sling shooter. You know, my nephews and niece would have loved this in my pool this summer, but okay. Thanks, Ray. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I'm scared. What is this? Oh. Okay, Ray. So, this is a good one. I like this. I've been wanting to try something with one of these mats, and I can't get it open. He really taped this one good. Here, where's my scissors? So we've got one of these, I think they're bathtub mats. Yeah, bathtub mats. Oh, two of them. So I have to use both. Okay. No, it's just folded in half. Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, not too bad, Ray. You weren't too hard on me. Other than this one. This one, yeah. We'll have to come up with something on this one. But, perfect. Okay, guys. Let's see what I create. Okay, here's the first DIY. So for this DIY, I'm using this mirror. I had this box that I got from Dollar Tree and this candle holder and votive cup. All of this stuff is from Dollar Tree. None of it is my must-used items. I thought I would start off with this one first. So I just start off with taking that bow off of the lid, and it was just hot glued down, so it didn't take much to pull it off. Then I started with this beautiful rhinestone adhesive back wrap that I got from Ray, and I am just going to go around that box with some of that rhinestone. Now, I go along here and I cut it off. I don't know why. I just didn't wrap it all the way around until it ended. But instead I did it in sections. Of course, it would have been easier if I would have just wrapped it. But, you know, I'm recovering from being sick, so my brain was still probably a little foggy when I was doing this. So after I did that, I took the lid and I took some of these flower rhinestone looking things that I had in my stash, and I am just putting that all around the middle of that lid. Then I take my hot glue and I'm just going to glue the edge of the box there and hot glue, and then add the bottom of the lid to that piece, just like you see right there. Then I'm going to put hot glue all along the edge there, and I'm going to add that mirror. Now, I did put painter's tape in the middle of the mirror just so you're not seeing my camera and all the stuff, the ceiling and stuff. And then I had measured the middle point in that on that box, and I marked it with the Sharpie, and then I'm adding the candlestick with some hot glue. Now you might see that there's rhinestones wrapped around the bottom of that candlestick. I do end up taking that off. I didn't like it. I just thought it was way too much bling for my taste. And I'll show you what I did with that here. So once I got it all removed, I took some more of the little like flower rhinestones that I had, and I'm just going to go right around the middle of that candle holder. And then once I have that all done, I am going to take the votive cup there, and I'm taking some more of that flower rhinestone stickers, and I'm going all around that votive cup there with that those rhinestones. Then I added a few little foam roses from the Dollar Tree, and there it is. That's all there was to this one, and I think it came out really cute. For being blingy, you'll have to let me know what you think of this one in the comment box below. So, let me tell you about my friend Ray. His channel name is Way Design238, and he loves to do glam stuff, and he does amazing at crafting. I just love watching him. I've gotten to know him, and he is such a nice, wonderful, godly man, and I think the world of him. So make sure you check out his channel, watch his video, and show him some love and subscribe to him. And so with that, let's get to the next DIY. So here's a reminder of the must-use items. So I have this little shelf, those little picks, this slingshot, and this rubber shower mat, and that long wood shelf. So these are all the pieces that I have to use in the next two DIYs. So for the next DIY, I used the little white shelf, like you see here, and some of those rhinestones from Ray, and then this wreath form that I had in my stash. It came as a 3-pack with 2 other sizes. This is the middle size, I believe. So I'm just taking my Waverly chalk paint and the color white, and I just give it a good painting all around. And once that was all dry, I am going to take my silver metallic paint that Ray sent me, and I'm going to paint that wreath form and the shelf with that metallic paint. Once they were dry, I took my hot glue and I am just putting it along the back where that wreath meets the shelf, and I hold it in place until it adheres. Then after that, I take some of these roses and I go through and I am just alternating the white and the red. And I just do 4 of these along the side of that wreath form. Now I did get these from Dollar Tree as well. And then after that, I took some of these baubles that I got this last summer from Amazon. I will link my video in my description box, but I made a chandelier with these for my closet. So here I am just putting together some strands of these. I had, I think, the middle, has 6, and then 2 on each side with like 5 and 4, I think, is what I ended up with. But I'm just making some strips, and then I am going to use that bead and stretch string. It's clear and see-through. You could use this or fishing line, whatever you'd like, but this is pretty see-through, so I use this to hang those baubles, I don't know what you call them, onto the wreath form at the top there. And so I just take them and I just wrap it around the wreath form and tie, I think I did like a triple knot, and then I just trim it off, and then I put the longest one in the middle, and then the shortest, going from the longest one in the middle to the shortest at the end, if that makes sense, I hope. And then after I got those all on, I took some of the rhinestones, and I cut it to 1 strip, and I am just going to put that all around the front of that wreath form. And it worked perfectly because it covered up where those baubles were tied to the wreath form, so you don't even see it because it's covered up. Then once I had that all covered, I'm going to take some more of it and I'm going to wrap it along the top of the edge of that shelf. And I also used it to put along the side and the front of the shelf as well. I don't show myself putting that on, but you'll see here at the reveal of this one what it looks like. Then after that, I took this little votive cup that I got from Dollar Tree and some more of the rhinestones, and I'm just going to put it along the bottom edge of that votive cup, and then I take 1 strip of it and put it around the top. Now this votive cup comes with like a little black stand, but of course you could use, if you wanted to recreate this, you could use any kind of votive cup or candle holder, or you might not even have to use any. You could just put flowers on the bottom too. So there is where I'm putting the single strand along the top, and that's all there was. I took a LED candle that I had here in my room, actually, and I just put it in the middle, and there it is. And honestly, I think this one out of all of them is my favorite. I think it came out really cute. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one in the comment box below. Okay, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can find the links to my social media accounts in my description box in my link tree, as well as links to my Buy Me a Coffee, my Amazon store, Chalk Couture, and other things. So here is DIY number 3, and I used all the rest of the must-use items on this DIY. I started by taking some shimmery vinyl that I got from Dollar Tree, and I marked where I was going to have that slingshot stand, and I circled it, and then I'm just cutting those circles out. Sorry I didn't show you myself doing that, but like I said, I'm recovering from being sick, and I think my brain was still a little foggy when I did this. So once I had that all cut out, I am just going to adhere this vinyl paper to that wood shelf. And I don't know if you really can call this vinyl because, well, I don't know. It's not really vinyl-y, but anyways, it's the vinyl sticker stuff that you get from Dollar Tree. After that, I took my Waverly chalk paint in the color white, and I give that slingshot a good painting of that. And of course, as you can tell, I did take off the little sling part of it and set it aside. Then I use this rapid use to adhere it to the bottom. Again, I was being foggy brained and didn't record. Then it wasn't quite even on the bottom, so I took this little piece of popsicle stick and that I had in my stash, and I am just gluing that on. I did put some of that pick underneath it as well, just to kind of keep it from being wobbly. Then I use that same rapid cure, I don't know what it's called, rapid something, and adhered that candle holder. And then I am just taking some more of that metallic paint and painting over the white with this metallic. Now the metallic is kind of transparent, so that's why I painted the slingshot white first, because I really didn't like the yellow and I really didn't want that to show through. So once that was done, I took my Waverly chalk paint and painted the candle holder white. And I got that candle holder also from Dollar Tree. It was in my stash. And then after it was painted or dried, I painted it as with that metallic as well. Then I took some of this matte. Now, actually, this matte was harder to figure out with what I wanted to do with it. I told Ray I can think of farmhouse stuff to do with it, but glamour stuff, man, this is a little more challenging. So I cut down 2 strips of 3, and I painted them white, and then I went over it with that silver, and then I'm just adding some of this pearl and rhinestone stickers that he sent me, and I'm just adding some hot glue to the back part of that, and then I'm going to glue that right onto the front like you see me doing right there. And I did that on both sides. Then I took more of those stickers, and I just covered the rest of that slingshot on the legs and on the sides with some more of those stickers there, just like you see me doing. So with that bath mat, you can, if you're up close, you can tell that there's something there, but you wouldn't know it was a bath mat. So then I took these picks, and I am just cutting the fork part off. And then I'm taking them, and I am going to hot glue them to the edge of that board, just like you see. And I'm going to, one end of it is kind of round and one's a little square. So I just made sure that the matching heads were put together. So I just hot glued them all the way around that board. And after that, I took some more of these flower with the pearl and rhinestones stickers, and I am just cutting it to where there's only the pearl and 2 rhinestones on each side. And I'm going to put them right in the middle of those picks. They kind of curve inward, and I'm just sticking it right there. It almost makes it look like a bow. And then after I got those all on, there was some extra little rhinestones, like 3 in a row there, like you see. And I'm just going to take those, and I'm going to put them right over where each one of those picks were connected, just to kind of help cover the seam that was there. Then after I got that all done, I took some more of these pearls and rhinestone bead stickers. I don't know. I should look at what they call them. And I ran around that candle holder as well. And then after that, I am going to grab some, this candle. This is an LED candle that I've had in my room for quite a few years. So I just took some more of those stickers and wrapped it around right where there's some gray on it and the white meat, and then again at the top because there was some cracking and I kind of wanted to cover it. Then I got these red roses from a thrift store and the white ones from Hobby Lobby, and I just went around alternating the colors around the candle, and there it is. And it looks pretty. It looks cute. Not sure what I'm going to do with it because the red doesn't really match my colors in my house. But you know what? I think it really is pretty. You'll have to let me know what you think about this one. And if you would have done something on the bottom there. I was going to do something, but I couldn't come up with what to do with it without it looking too busy. So let me know if you think that maybe there should have been some candles there or some more flowers, or what you think might have been good to do on the bottom. So with all that being said, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you watch Ray's video to see what I sent him and to see what he does with his goodies, because he has to make farmhouse instead of glam. So here is the final reveal of all 3 DIYs, and I had so much fun with this. I hope you enjoyed it as well. So make sure you check out Ray, subscribe to him, let him know that I sent you. And with all that being said, you guys, thank you so much for your prayers. I am feeling so much better, and I am on the recovery side. So with all that being said, guys, I will see you next week. But if I'm feeling really good, I might throw in a video for the weekend. So keep those notification bells ringing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So with all that being said, guys, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.